Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish, and if you're new here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. If you enjoy my content and would like to help support my channel, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I've posted a new video. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some ocean themed resin pieces, and some of these are going to be used in another video in a collaboration that I'm doing with another YouTuber, and her name is Falisha, and she's got a channel called The Crafting Nook, and she's awesome. Please go check her out. I will put a link in the description. And yeah, basically we're going to be doing a collaboration soon, and it's going to be ocean themed, so we're getting our thoughts together, our plans, and we're going to be coming up with this video next month probably. So she's been awesome. I really think it's important to support other artists, and I'm a small channel and she's also a small channel, and you know, it's hard to kind of put yourself out there on YouTube and get your videos seen and get subscribers, and you know, it takes a long time to kind of build all that up, so you can use all the support you can get. So anyways, yeah, please go and check her out. She's got amazing stuff. I know she does all resin, I believe, and I know my channel's a little bit different. I didn't start doing resin until later. I'm more of like a, you know, I do different types of crafts and got interested in resin later. But I find that most of the people that I've been collaborating with and making friends with on YouTube have been resin artists, and so yeah, that's what's going on. And here I'm just dusting the molds with mica powder, and I'm planning to color the resin, and so I'm not using any special technique to really make the colors stand out more. I know in the past I've done a video where I dusted with mica powder and just used clear resin, and it was really transparent. So this time I wanted to make sure that the resin would be colored with pigment so that it would give it more of a solid color. And at this point, when I'm doing these, I'm not even sure which ones I'm going to be using in my projects. I'm just kind of going with the flow and coloring and having a good time and seeing how they turn out. But I will say that I ended up using some Arteza acrylic pens, and those were amazing. I've never used those before, and I just bought them. I actually used them on these little flip-flops that you see that I'm coloring here right now. I used them to fill in the little polka dots, and they turned out so cute. I just can't get over how cute they turned out, and I really want to make a bunch more. And you can really do anything with them. You can make them into earrings, or you know, put them on a charm bracelet, or magnets, I guess. I mean, you could do anything with them. These are so cute. I really like them. But you'll see at the end, I actually didn't put it on camera because it was after the fact. I was like, oh, I could probably color these little polka dots in, and I didn't even think to record, and so it's not going to show on camera, but I will show at the end how cute they look. So I've done mermaids before, like these mermaid molds. I've done them with polymer clay and air dry clay, and I think I tried paper clay once, and also I've done it with resin a couple times. And so I've done it in different ways, but every time I do a mermaid, I usually end up doing red hair. I think it's because of, you know, my love for Ariel in The Little Mermaid. I don't know, but I usually always end up with going with the red hair. And anyways, I only have one red mica powder color in my collection, and I just didn't like the way that the shade turned out, and I don't know if it's because I didn't put enough of the red color or if it's just the shade itself. I just didn't care for it. So later on I had to fix it with the Arteza acrylic pen, and so those pens really do come in handy. That was also off camera, and I don't even know if I'm going to be using the mermaid in my collaboration project. I was just kind of experimenting with the colors on that, and that's a lot of what this is for me anyways, is just experimenting. But yeah, the mermaid, I'm not sure yet what's going to be done with that, but I did not like the way the red color came out, and you'll see too, and maybe you'll agree with me or disagree, or maybe you'll like what I ended up doing to it, but I guess we'll see. So these molds have kind of deep, they're a little deep and small, so it is hard to get mica powder and resin into some of those little nooks and crannies. And so I was trying to get black on the strap part of those flip-flops. I did the best I could, and I ended up needing to go over that also with a black Arteza acrylic pen, which worked out perfectly actually, but it is hard to get color into those little tiny spaces, and it did fine with the sunglasses that I'm doing right here, because that was pretty a much bigger space. But yeah, those little crevices are hard to get into sometimes. These molds are actually meant for like fondant. I don't know how often people use them for resin. So, and this is the first time I've tried using one of these molds for resin. And by the way, I will be linking the materials that I'm using here. I bought this kit that was silicone mats, and it came with some silicone stir sticks and measuring cups, and you can see that those little cups are really small, and they work great for smaller molds or smaller things that you're going to be using with resin. So they work great, and I will link them before. Also, in those little dropper things, I can never remember the name of those, but anyway, it came with those too, and I used those in the video as well, and I will be linking them in the description. So I tried really hard to not over pour, but these molds are very small and it's difficult to sometimes not over pour. I did my best. I used the small cups, and I should have used probably those little dropper things. I forgot the name of them. There's a fancy name, but anyways, I thought it would be okay with the turtle because the turtle was kind of a little bit deeper than the other smaller molds that I had, so I thought it would work out okay, but no, I still over poured, and so I did have some excess resin, but it's fine because as long as you take the molds out while they're still a little soft, then you can easily cut away the excess resin, or else it'll just cure hard and it'll be more difficult to remove it. Okay, so here is me demolding these resin pieces, and that seahorse right there was just brown resin. There was no mica powder in that one, and that one came out very nicely. I thought it could have used a little bit more color, but that's fine. I liked it still. And the one that I put the orange mica powder, I'm taking that out of the mold right now, and voila. I really like it. They're a little bendy, which is normal, and so as long as you just set them flat to continue curing, then they will be just fine. And here's the mermaid, and wasn't as happy with this one, and you'll see in a minute why. For some reason, I missed the top of her head when I was putting color, and also it still turned out sort of transparent. It wasn't as vibrantly colored as I wanted it to be, and so that was a little disappointing to me. There was also some overpouring, and so I needed to cut away some of that resin, which was fine because it was still soft enough that it cut away pretty easily. And here's the turtle, and you can see the spillage that I had there, which is fine. Like I said, I can cut it away, and he turned out really cute. I was hoping for a little bit more variety in the colors. Like I thought there would be a little bit more like a greenish tone to it, but I mean they were bluish green colors, so but I was able to fix that also with the Arteza acrylic pen. And these little flip-flops, I just love them so much. They turned out so cute, and I'm gonna definitely be making more of these for some of my projects. But look how cute they turned out. I'm going to be holding them up closer so you can see. See how cute? And again, I used the Arteza black acrylic pen to fill in the black part of the flip-flops and also the polka dots to just make them more stand out, and they turned out really nice. And that was just a little sun right there. I was just trying to use up the rest of the resin that I had. And these are the sunglasses. They turned out really cute. Definitely can use those. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again for supporting my channel, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to check out Falisha's channel, The Crafty Nook, and that will be linked in the description as well. Alright, thanks. See you in the next video.